Good morning. I unplugged and replugged in my cat litter box. When I came back upstairs from using the bathroom, it was cleaning itself. It did not notify me that the cat had gone to the bathroom, but it was cleaning itself. So that's a good sign, I guess. I thought maybe the permissions got turned off by accident or something. But nope, that wasn't the case. So I'm not sure why it's not reported to me now. That's the issue I'm having with the cat box. So hopefully it will correct itself while I'm away at work. So Russ's truck one of his straps to his gas tank broke. Right. So we had to go put the paint tank in the shop. Or the tank. We take the truck to the shop. We took the truck to the shop. Okay, that was a few days ago. No, that was Monday. Yeah, that was 2 days ago. Okay, so that was Monday. Anywho, went and did that, and it's done today. It's like about $300. Because why? Normally it wouldn't have been, but he had struggles. The mechanic struggled with rust or something, and it took longer than it should have. I don't know how that works. So, labor costs, whatever. Oh, I almost fell over. So then, hold on. So then, half jokingly, because I think it's a good idea, honestly, but we don't have to do it this way. The rear brakes on the Corolla need to be done. And Russ does the front brakes himself, no problems, but he hates doing the drum brakes, so he doesn't want to, we got to take him in. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, what you could do, could take the Corolla to the dealer and drop it off. Drop it off while you pick up your truck. I'm like, because otherwise, this is what we got to do. He's got to go, not today, but he's going to go to the dealer to get his truck. We'll pay for and pick up the truck. But then he would have to leave the Corolla there, which means that I would need to go to the dealer at some point and drop Russ off to get the Corolla and bring the Corolla back home. But the Corolla needs brakes. So why not leave the Corolla there for maintenance? We already have. So then you'll be there you can pick up your truck and drop the Corolla off at the same time. They will do the brakes, and then later on, we'll be able to just drive back, and we're making more trips than we have to this dealer. But Russ doesn't want to spend the money all at once, which I get. I understand. It's a big bill. We have a big bill with the truck. We're gonna have a big bill with the Corolla's rear brakes. It probably won't be as much, honestly, but he doesn't want to spend it. Honestly, I don't really care because we have the money to do so. And I think it would just make more sense to do that. I'm looking at the shirts I have over here. I wear them just, for whenever. But I have this one. It's just my You People shirt. I think I will wear it tomorrow, though. I will pick a different shirt today. I am wearing Grogu. My original Grogu shirt. This one that I had, that the Gremlins had stolen for some time, and then they finally gave it back a while ago. This was a while ago. Okay, so I still have, oh, son of a bitch, this aloe and blueberry juice coil moisturize curl moisturizer. No poo, no problem. So this is like a refresh. So I think I'm going to use this today. I've used it before, but I'm just telling you again what it is. Because why? It's not everybody's watching me for not everybody's watching me for the 10th time. Maybe they're watching me for the first time now. And hello, welcome to my channel, etc. Blah, blah, blah. If you would like to stick around, please feel free to subscribe and so on. I do everyday things and talk about dumb stuff that doesn't matter. So if you would like something to kill time, or you're just kind of curious about what is this random person doing in her life, because you're nosy. Maybe you're a nosy person. Feel free to stick around and watch what I'm doing. That's why you have YouTube, right? Is you put your life online, put your life out there, or maybe you're putting helpful things out there. I'm helpful sometimes. I give my advice and opinions about things, and I will show you cleaning things sometimes when I decide to clean. But for the most part, I'm just talking to my phone screen about nothing important, and I'm just living my life, doing what I do, so on and so forth. Yeah, I think that refreshed enough. It's good enough. It does not detangle, but it does refresh a bit, get up in the roots, and feels sticky a little bit. I don't know if I really like the blueberry juice. I think it's okay. Definitely revives the curls a bit, but I feel like if I really wanted to detangle it, I would have to get my hair wet and brush it out with one of my many brushes. Alright, well, I need shoes, and then I'm going to go to work. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay, so, funny thing is, remember this morning I was talking about being half serious about when I suggested Russ take the Corolla to the dealer to pick up the truck, and then just leave the Corolla there to have them fix it. So I guess he said he was forced to leave the Corolla at a dealer or at the auto shop, and he'll explain when he gets home. And I'm just like, okay. Honestly, I think it's a better idea, because then he has his truck back, and then the Corolla is just there. Yes, we're gonna have another bill on top of that, but on top of fixing the truck, but we can right now. So I think it's like the initial work on it. I'm not really sure if it's like the initial payment. There's a fucking Cybertruck up there. Gross. Ew. Anyways, I'm going to go to the grocery store right now, and I'm going to buy a cake to take to work tomorrow, because tomorrow is my birthday. Is it a fancy dancy milestone birthday? No. But when you've suffered a stroke and almost die, every birthday after that kind of seems special. And I want to celebrate it, even if it's just having a cake at work. Russ has something in the freezer he told me not to look at, so It's probably another cake. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to the store, and I think it's funny that Russ was forced to do what I suggested this morning. Honestly, it just makes sense. Just do it. Bite the bullet, pay the thing. We'll be fine. All right, on to cake. Hello, I am home now. Look, it's the cat. Look at your tongue. Why's your tongue out like that, kitty? Oh my god, cat. Her litter box is not auto cleaning. I reset it and everything. I reset it, and I thought it would work because it did work once after she left. Now it's not working. So I don't know what's going on with it. Like, does it just need to be cleaned, the whole thing? Excuse me. I'll take the... Oh, did I put that away? I bought cake for tomorrow to bring to work. I did. I put it away. I didn't know what kind of cake to buy, so I bought cheesecake, and I bought like a Oreo cookies and cream, whatever. Oh, a pear. I'm gonna eat this pear. Russ went to the store. I'm not sure why. Probably because he's like, I don't know what to get you. Look, I am at the point where I just like would love experiences over like stuff. You know what I mean? Take me out. Take me out somewhere. Okay. Let me eat this pear. It's very cold pear. It is very cold. I'll leave it out for a little bit. Little bit. Do you know these stickers are edible? They're FDA approved. I don't recommend eating them, but you can. Won't hurt you. Any hoozle. I'll talk to you later.
Later.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm multitasking right now. I have the oven preheating to 400 degrees. So you can see I have these little chickeny bits out. It's just like a frozen pack of orange chicken mix. So we got the chickeny bits. We got to cook them up. And in here is just some warm with some hot tap water, and the packages that came with the chicken. And then over here, I'm beginning to make the rice. So I'm going to do the 1 cup water, 2 cups, 1 cup water, 1 cup rice, 2 cups water. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, 2 cups water, 1 cup rice. And then put that on the stove. Now, some people will have a pressure cooker or even a rice maker or whatever. Rice cooker, whatever you want to call it. And they'll be like, just use that. And yeah, just use that if you have it. I don't, so I can't use it. Our pressure cooker went poo-poo. So we no longer have one, and I miss it. There it is. And I would love to have a new pressure cooker. I need one. A new pressure cooker. Well, anyways, I don't have one. So I feel like making orange chicken. So I'm doing the rice, and I have the chicken, but I need a veggie. And I don't know if I have vegetables. So, I think I do. Let's see what I have. Chicken, peas, green beans, hella green beans, green beans. I'm gonna look through here and see if I got any good veggies to put in there. Guess what? And surprise, surprise, we don't have any mixed vegetables. What we do have is like 4 or 5 bags of peas. This needs to be washed. Why did none of these get clean up here? I thought these were clean dishes. I'm gonna rewash these whole top rack because I don't know. Anyways. I don't know. There's just, like, the whole top rack is dirty. Oh, you know what? I don't think any of these are clean. It was marked as clean. They're not clean. It's dirty. Oh, please. No wonder I was taking out every single dish and like, why is it not clean? It's because I didn't run the cycle yesterday. All right, well, anyways, I'm making the rice. And then here's what I found for my veggies. Okay, this is what I have. So we're going to have to just make it work. All right, we have garlic. I'm going to definitely put that in there. But we have cut baby corn. We have these, which I think are carrots. We have these, which I think are onions. I have to open them and smell them and be like, yeah, that'll go in. And I also have these fine green beans. So let's open. Open. There we go. These canned goods that these jarred goods that I've got, I guess they're canned, whatever, I got here are from my best friends up north, Bruce. Yeah, that's gonna work out quite nicely in an Asian dish. It smells like a spicy carrot. And he canned all these, sliced and canned all these himself. Oh yeah. Ooh, woo. Okay. These will go on anything, meats and everything, so that's going to be good also. I don't know if this is oil. Yeah, some of it's oil. Taste one of these carrots. Ooh, wow. Wow. I got a kick to it. First it's like, ooh, sweet, and then bam, right in your fucking face. Thank you, Bruce. Holy buckets. That's got a spice. Okay, so I have to figure out how can I calm that down. I have to figure that out because it doesn't feel like it's gonna give me heartburn. So I swallowed it and I don't feel it down here. It's just mostly up here. Not sure how that works out, but you know, that's good for me. Anyways, spicy carrot. Not quite sure what flavor these onions are, but they smell good. So we're gonna mix them up in the with the beans. Yeah, the beans, those carrots, onions, and these baby corns. They're all gonna go in a big pot, a bowl, whatever, in a big bowl. I'm gonna mix the rice, or not gonna mix the rice. I'm gonna mix the oh, I forgot. Hold on. Alexa, set an 18-minute timer. I think she said 80, so I gotta fix that. Hold on. It's fine. Everything's fine. All is well. You know what's gonna help me? Honey. One moment. Yes. Taking about a tablespoon, little drizzle of honey cuts the heat. Honey cuts the heat. Does it work for everything? No idea. But it worked for that. We don't have any milk in the house. Well, we might have some whole milk, but I don't want whole milk. It's like drinking creamer. Who wants to do that? Oh. Anyway, making the rice. Once that's done, once that's boiling, actually, once that's boiling, take it off the heat, so on and so forth. So, right. So it's exactly as I predicted. The brakes. The brakes on the Corolla basically went out as he was pulling into the driveway or whatever at the auto shop. And they did estimate and stuff on. It is because it's so damaged. We're missing a pad from one of his brakes. Apparently that fell off, and we need new whatever caliper bolts and other stuff. It's gonna be about $800. Didn't want to do it. We spent $300 on the truck, and now $800 on the brakes. So we are out, what is that, $1,100 in auto mechanic expenses in less than a month. Yep. So we gotta pinch our pennies. We gotta pinch our pennies for the next couple of months. It's an ouchie for sure, but we have a savings. That's why you need to pay yourself. When people say, how do you save? Well, you have to pay yourself. And basically what that means is you set aside, or you have automatically transferred. So what we do is we have automatically transferred from our checking into our savings a set amount every month. We leave it alone. We don't touch the transfer. We don't touch the savings unless absolutely necessary. Like we might have to dip in the next month because of this $1,100 expense. Okay? So you pay yourself every week, every other week, whenever you get paid, you're going to take $50, $25, $20, whatever you can do, and you put that in a savings account. Eventually, you will notice that savings account, because you're not going to notice it if you get automatic payments from your job or wherever, that's direct deposit into your bank. Then you set up a direct transfer in your bank. You don't have to go in and look at it. So you're going to deposit the money into your account, your checking account. You have your bank automatically transfer to a savings account. Okay, to your savings account preferably. And a set amount. You can start small, $5 a week, $5 every other week. Start real small, okay? But it's going to start adding up. And eventually what's going to happen is you will see you're going to budget for what you actually have in your checking account, and you're going to forget about your savings account. So then you will see in your checking account, oh yeah, I've got, if it were just me, if I've got $2,200 in my checking account now. That's not an actual number, I'm just throwing some numbers out there. Let's say it's just me, and my paycheck is $2,200 for a bi-weekly thing. Okay, so then I'm gonna set up $100 of that $2,200 to go into savings, which means I have $2,100 a month for bills and expenses. This is just me, and you cannot live in Madison with $2,100 a month. It's dang near impossible. Okay, so let's say you got $2,100 a month, because even though you're getting paid $2,200, that $100 goes into your savings account. You don't look at it, you don't touch it. So you see in your account, oh, I've got $2,100. This is, you're gonna set aside you're going to plan to have X amount of dollars for groceries. You're going to set up, you should have utilities like if you own a house, you have this separate, so gas, electric, water, okay? So those are your utilities. So you're going to set aside however much you think is going to be, and you're going to have to adjust. Obviously, if it's your first time, you have to adjust. You can find ways to cut down on your water, cut down on your heat, cut down on your electricity and your whatever else you have utilities for, okay? Cut down on, you find ways. It takes time, but you find ways. Okay? Sometimes that requires you having to give up something else in order for you to afford those bills. Okay? Like, you're gonna have to, there was a time when I allotted myself $20 a week for myself. $20. Everything else went to rent and bills and whatever else, savings. If I tried to make a saving, I didn't really have one, but so anyways, at $20 a month, I skipped meals at work. I didn't make meals because I didn't have the food available to me to make those meals. So I skipped meals. I skipped going out somewhere. I skipped I skipped having a bill to pay for like TV. Back in my day, we didn't have like cable. We only had cable. So I would have the free stations, and that's what I would watch. I would have the free stations. I wouldn't watch anything else. I didn't go to movies. I didn't go out to eat. I didn't go anywhere and spend any money. I had $20 to my name for a week. Okay? The entire week. It was rough, but I made it through. Clearly, look, I have a house. Okay? Now, granted, I am very blessed, very lucky child, because my mother helped pay for the down payment on this house. She gave me money for the down payment on this house. So, but I could have saved monies for the down payment on the house. It would have taken longer. Let's be honest. It would have taken longer, but I would have gotten there by cutting back on things I don't really need. Like, I don't need these bottles of wine. I don't need that Diggle thing of vodka that Russ has sitting out. We don't need a lot of things. Like the TV subscriptions we have. We don't really need all of them. One. We could have one. Or we could stick with the free services. Anyway, I've been babbling on for a long time. I'm waiting. My rice is done cooking. I'm waiting for the timer to go off for my chicken to be done. Then we're going to put it in a bowl. Then I have my sauce packages should be thawed. We're going to stick those. I'm going to redo this water because it's supposed to be like warm water. And then we'll stick those in a bowl. We'll toss the chicken around. And then we're going to add the veggies and some other stuff. So I will see you in just a moment. Well, I was going to use Bruce's onions and carrots to season my food with, or for vegetables, but apparently they were cooked with Satan's ball sack. They're hot as hell. I cannot fucking eat that shit. So, like, delicious, taste great, of course, no doubt, but the heat on those fuckers, I'm swearing, because it's so goddamn hot. The spice, I just can't. No. Sorry, Bruce. No. So let's eat some. I already took a bite because I forgot that I was need to film. Alright, some rice and the corn. Right? Um, I love the rice and corn. It's just rice and corn. The sauce is what's making the meal. I don't know what's in this orange sauce, but it's delicious. Now here's the chicken. That's what I need. Yum. Oh, I will definitely buy that package again. That it was in the frozen foods of Walmart. I forgot it was orange chicken something. But when I find it again, I will purchase that again because that's delish. Oh, I spilled some fucking rice. Oh, now it says it's full. Humans are creatures of habit. Every human. Doesn't matter who you are. We're creatures of habit. And you can think that you are spontaneous and unpredictable. And you do everything whenever you want. But I will tell you this. While you may think that everything you do is spontaneous and not scheduled, your body will schedule it for you. What am I talking about? I'm talking about bowel movements. Okay? I'm talking about when you eat your food, your body will take an average amount of time to digest that and maneuver it down to your anus. Okay? And at that time, roughly about the same time after each meal, you gotta poo or bathroom or however you want to call it. So it's inevitable. While that may not be the same time of the day, it is not unpredictable. If you pay attention to your body long enough, you will be able to say, well, I just ate a sandwich. I'm going to have to shit that out in 30 minutes or an hour or however long your body holds on to your food. It just, whoops. It is what it is. That being said, if you're the type of person who does not like change, but you constantly have change happening to you, just keep in mind that not everything changes. Maybe just focus on the things that don't change, like your bathroom schedules. Things you can control. Honestly, that's what it breaks down to. People who don't like change don't like being they like being in control. They don't like being out of control. You know what I mean? They need to be able to schedule and predict their situation that they're in. That's what they need to do. I am not one of those people. I love spontaneity. I love the spontaneous aspects of life in general. I mean, yes, there are surprises that I don't like the current bill that we will be having for the brakes on the Corolla, but it is a necessary expense. So yeah, life is unpredictable, and for people who try to predict what's going to happen within their life, it can change like that. It can change in a split second. Change is not inherently bad, okay? Change can reflect movement forward. It can be improvement on something. A change can be so good, but you have to be willing and able to see the good in the change. Okay? Just because something is different does not make it bad. Instead of being afraid of the change, try to embrace it and adapt with the change. And I'm just talking in generals, not just bills, unexpected bills, yada yada. Just life in general. Winds shift, which means you need to adapt to those winds. If you're a sailor and the winds change in your sails, you have to adjust your sails to make sure you're still moving forward, right? Honestly, I don't know. I've never sailed before, but I'm assuming that's how that works. If the wind starts blowing this way, you have to adjust your sails so that it'll catch the wind and still thrust you forward. So we are all on this rock trying to move forward in life and in situations and whatever. But in order to do that, we need to have adaptability. We need to be able to adjust our sails to catch the wind to move forward. Sailing references from someone who's never sailed. And on that note, I'm going to go to bed. It's only like 7:10. It's 9:10 or something like that. So I will talk to you later. I hope you have a grand old evening. My lip is raw. Don't know why. Just dry that off. Put on some 3 of a kin. Oh, by the way, 3 of a kin or things from the Velvet Waxing Studio can be mailed. So if you would like to go to velvetwaxingstudio.com and order some shit, I recommend this one for sure. It's the only one I use. 3 of a kin is their product. It's all locally sourced, whatever, here in Madison, Wisconsin, and put together. And I don't know where they put it together, but it's all natural ingredients. This tube, you can push it out. It's like half, I don't know. Yeah, probably about half, maybe a third. So I've still got like this much left. I bought this thing last year. And I have so much left of it. This thing's going to last me like maybe a whole nother year. It was like $30. It's not the cheapest thing, but I'm sure there's lots of people who spend way more than that on some kind of moisturizer. You can use it on your face. You can use it on your down there. After you shave, you can use it on your armpits or your anywhere. You can use it anywhere. It's not a deodorant. It's a moisturizer. It's oil products and stuff like that. It's like a chapstick, moisturizer. I'm not sure how you want to describe it. It's a healing balm. That's what they call this. 3 of a kin healing balm. They have other products too. It says soothe and repair, which I really like on my lips, especially in the winter. I love it on my face after a really good facial scrub. I will put that on there and it'll calm my skin, but it will also leave it feeling so baby smooth. It does not clog my pores. I use it sparingly because I do have like oily skin. So I have an oily combination skin, so I will use it sparingly in the oily parts. But you can use it, just rub it, put it on your face like a stick, rub it in, and it's so good. It's so good. I love it on my face. I love it on my nethers. I have not used it on my armpits, but I imagine if it works the same as my face and my lips and my down there, It's good for all my skin. I swear by it. velvetwaxingstudio.com. They do not sponsor me. I just really love their products. I am not sponsored by anybody, in case you didn't know. So now I've rambled on for another 10 minutes. I hope you have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow on my birthday. Toodles.
Hey, that's something everyone can enjoy.